Okay, it's call time. So I've signed up online. I've read through the tutorial. I have my script. I've logged into VPB. The phone number and the name are up there, and I'm preparing to make my first persuasive phone call. So let's do that. I'm going to put this call on speaker so that you can listen along. All right.
Hello, this is Jenna.
Hi, Jenna. My name's Melinda. I'm a volunteer with Mayor Pete Buttigieg's presidential campaign. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm good. Thanks for asking. I was wondering, have you decided who you're going to caucus for?
Not yet. I have some people in mind, but I'm still deciding.
Okay, excellent. Can I ask, is Pete Buttigieg in your top 3 that you're considering?
He is. Yep.
And Jenna, when you're thinking about who you're going to vote for and casting that all-important vote, what are the values or the policies that are most important to you?
I really care about education, like the quality of the classrooms, the way our teachers are treated, and I also care about that we're taking care of Black Americans.
Yeah. So tell me, are you familiar with the Douglas plan?
No, I'm not. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I'd love to. So the Douglas plan is a proposal that Pete has when he's looking to address the systemic inequality for Black and Brown Americans. And actually, he didn't write this by himself. He had a team of Black women, Black Americans who helped him identify the issues that were the most problematic for them in their lives and in their communities, and then taking some real tangible steps in resolving them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and you can get more information because Pete can speak to it much more eloquently than I can. But you can go to PeteForAmerica.com if you want to read over that information, or if you're interested in videos, you go to ask.PeteForAmerica.com, and I can repeat that for you if you need.
I got it.
And you can see him speaking to it directly.
Okay. Thank you for that research. I didn't know about that.
Absolutely. I wanted to let you know, Jenna, that Nevada is offering for the first time an early caucus option. Are you familiar with this?
Yep. I am. That's why I gotta make a decision here pretty quick.
Okay, very cool. Hey, before I let you go, do you have any questions about Pete, his values, about his policies that I can answer for you?
No, not at this time. I think I'm going to check out that, you said ask.peteforamerica.com, right? I'm going to check that out and see what he says about education. Like, I know his husband is a teacher. So
Yes.
I'm sure he'll do good by us.
Hey, Jenna, if you will, do me a favor while you're there. Check out a new call to service as well. That's the plan that speaks to my heart.
Okay.
And that's the one that I feel, and it's connected to education, and it's connected to climate, and it's connected to community and camaraderie. And it's just a really important policy piece for me that if you have a minute or two, take a look at it.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
All right, Jenna,
So
you have a
much.
great night. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So I'm going to tell you that every call is different. Some people are really happy you called and they have questions. They've been thinking about it. And sometimes I can't answer those questions. And so I'm going to say, I'm still learning, and Pete's got a lot of policy proposals and they're really detailed. I love that. But because I am still learning, I may not be able to answer every question, and I'm going to direct them to PeteForAmerica.com. Perhaps their mind's already made up and they're like, I'm voting Andrew Yang. I've made up my mind. And I'm going to thank them for being civically engaged, and I'm going to tell them to have a great weekend. Perhaps I've caught them at a bad time, and I hear it in their voice. I just hear that like something's happening in the background and they're sounding a little annoyed. And I'm going to say, hey, it sounds like I probably caught you at a bad time. Like, I'm going to try you back later. And then I'm going to indicate that on VPB. Rules of the road, rules of the road, rules of the road, right? So I don't know. I've survived every call that I've made. I've had some incredible conversations. I know it's made a difference. So I hope that you will get out there and make your first phone call or 10 phone calls today.